Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we continue with the book Debbie the Duckling Fairy. I'm glad that you are here with me today, ready to listen and to read together. This bookmark will help us to focus on reading. It was presented to my kid by one of your schoolmates. If you want, you can make also your bookmark. It will help you to focus while reading. And if you wish, you can share it with me. There is email address below the video in the comments, and you can send it and you will see it during these recordings. All right, and now let's start with chapter 4. Woof or quack? It's happening already, said Debbie, biting her lip. Without Splashy by my side, ducklings all over the human world are going to get into trouble. Look over here, said Kirsty, peering at the soft mud on the bank of the pond and pointing. Do these look like goblin footprints to you? Large footprints were leading away from the pond and along the path to the farm. Rachel and Debbie nodded. Well spotted, said Debbie. Let's follow them. It'll be easier to follow them if we can all fly, said Rachel. Hide in the reeds, just in case anyone comes along, said Debbie. Rachel and Kirsty dived into the reeds, and Debbie raised her wand. Soon the three fairies were zooming over Greenfield's farm, their eyes fixed on the goblin footprints below. The field looked like a beautiful patchwork. Look, there are Mom and Dad, said Kirsty, pointing down to the field where the grown-ups were mending the fence. Nearby, Blossom was grazing in the pasture outside her barn. The goblin footprints led the fairies past her and all the way to the farmhouse. I can hear puppies yipping, said Debbie, speeding up. Perhaps something has upset the farmhouse dogs. Something or someone, said Rachel. I'll bet it's someone green and grumpy. They've probably scared the puppies. But Niall and Harriet don't have any puppies, said Kirsty. She and Rachel caught up with Debbie and they all landed in the yard. They were so small that the gaps between the cobbles seemed as wide as country lanes. Let's hide around the side of the farmhouse and turn back into humans, said Rachel. We'll have a better chance of stopping the goblins if we are big again. The yapping from inside the farmhouse grew louder. and Debbie quickly transformed the girls into humans again. She darted into Rachel's pocket, and the girls hurried into the farmhouse kitchen through the open door. They expected to see a basket full of playful puppies. Instead, a crowd of fluffy little ducklings surrounded them. They were yapping, chasing their tails, and chewing everything in sight. There wasn't a single quack to be heard or waddle to be seen. "Oh my goodness! The ducklings are acting like puppies!" Kirsty exclaimed. Rachel clutched Kirsty's arm and pointed at a group of ducklings over by the sink. One of them had feathers that glimmered with a tint of gold. "Debbie, I think we found Splashy," she said. They heard a loud squawk, and a goblin hurtled across the kitchen towards Splashy. "Come here," he screeched. "I want to cuddle you." The other ducklings scrambled sideways as the goblin dived among them. Splashy yapped and bounded around in a circle, and the goblin crashed into the oven door. He sat up, rubbing his head. "I just want a cuddle," he wailed. "Splashy, don't run away from me. Come back." As he stood up and carried on chasing Splashy, Debbie flew out of Rachel's pocket. "These poor ducklings are so confused," she said, her voice shaking as she called out to the goblin. "Please go away. I need Splashy back so the ducklings can start acting like ducklings again." The goblin took no notice. "Greenfield's farm can't open to visitors with ducklings that act like puppies," said Kirsty. "Please listen to us." But the goblin carried on chasing Splashy around the kitchen as the yaps of the ducklings grew even louder. "He's too interested in Splashy to take any notice of us at the moment," said Rachel. "We have to get Splashy back before he does." "But how?" "I've got an idea," said Kirsty. "If the ducklings think they are puppies, then let's treat them as if they really are. Every puppy I've ever met has loved to chew slippers. Debbie, could you magic one up?" "Of course," said Debbie. She flicked her wand, and the checked slipper appeared in Kirsty's hand. She waved it at Splashy. "Come on, Splashy," she called. "Come and chew this lovely slipper." Thank you for reading and listening. Chapter number 4. Next time we will move to chapter number 5. See you next time. And please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell if you want to be informed about the updates. See you next time.